Good day, everyone. This is Frost, and this is Frost Moto. First, thank you God for allowing this to happen, and second, thank you Bristol Cebu, the people working under Bristol, Ma'am Ali, everyone. Thank you so much for allowing me to borrow the latest version of the Bristol Venturi 500. So before we begin, if you want motorcycle, push the subscribe button, and if you want updates, push the notification bell. And intro. Let's do a sound check. Stock exhaust Venturi 500. And before we go to the details, so this is the point of view if you're riding the Venturi 500. So later, I'm gonna show you a night difference. So what I think about this bike is an adventure bike. It can be it can be ridden with a mixed driving style. And for those people who are wondering, Bristol has been here for a couple of years already. So they are a Manila-based company, but we can trace back the roots from Europe. So they basically came from Herald Company. So right now, I don't know the journey, but someone purchased them, or I don't know, passed by. So anyway, they are right now they are a Manila-based company. So everything is manufactured here in the Philippines, but all parts are outsourced. So from ECU, suspension, engine, so on and so forth, everything is outsourced. So that being said, I find that very intelligent, simply because number one, they're applying the experience, knowledge, and technology of other people. So it is basically a Philippine company, but everything is outsourced. So again, Bristol is a very good company. Number one, after sales is very nice. Second, they are partnered with a lot of big companies like QJ Motors and Motomorini. So Motomorini is an Italian company brand. So QJ Motors is a Chinese brand, but they are partnered with MV Agusta. So any one of you here is a fan of MV Agusta, because I love MV Agusta design. They are very expensive. They are an Italian brand. So Bristol is partnered with that. So right now, and also Harley Davidson is in talks about a new unit that they are going to release, that they are partnered with QJ Motors. So everything, Bristol is connected with all of that company. So basically it means that they are a very good company. So the engine is 471cc parallel twin or 2-cylinder, as you can see to the headers. Liquid cooled 4-stroke 4 valves, so 4 valves each cylinder, a total of 8. Dual overhead cam and 6-speed transmission. So one nice thing about the engine of the Venturi is the color combination. It is very nice. Aesthetic wise, very good. Quality of material that they're using is very nice. Quality of paint is also very nice. And the engine is protected, so whenever you do a ride or aggressive riding, you are well aware that it wouldn't be damaged, especially in this part. So as you can see here, this is the glass oil mirror, glass mirror. You can see the oil inside. So no need for you to check or dipstick the oil. So let's go to the other side. And the bore and stroke is 67 by 66.8 millimeter. That gives you a max power of 35 kW at 7,200 RPM and provides you a max torque of 43 Newton meter at 5,600 RPM. And the compression ratio is 10:7:1. And the maximum read line of this engine is 12,000. It's 12,000 Sirado. 12,000. So as you can see for the engine, very nice. All the wirings are protected. Static is also very nice again. It's very clean. So these are the things that you will get if you purchase the Venturi 500. And if you're wondering what is the price of this bike, it is around 378,000. So if you consider the price, it is very affordable considering it is a 500cc already and an adventure bike. So the competition of this one is the CB500X of the Honda. A lot of people have done their reviews. Number one is Makina, and based on him that he had the same quality engine, same power output. So that being said, it's only up to you which bike do you want to purchase. So for the Venturi, it is using a KYB, while the Honda CB is using a Showa. Still both can be adjusted. Okay, so what else? A Filipino brand, but every part is outsourced, assembled here in the Philippines. So by that, it means the quality is very nice. All quality is very high grade. For example, KYB suspension, KYB monoshock, Nissin brake calipers. So by that, it means that Bristol is really invested in their production. And the fuel capacity is 21 liters fuel injected. One nice thing about this one, even though it is a 500cc, an adventure bike, it consumes very well. It consumes around 25. If aggressive riding, it consumes around 23 to 25. But if chill ride or normal driving, it consumes around 27 km per liter. So that means it is very affordable. My bike in K400, it is around 400cc, but it consumes faster compared with the Venturi. So again, that is a bonus points considering the price and the category of your bike. And alright, so before we go to the other details, so this is the point of view if you're riding the Venturi 500 at night time. So as you can see, it is very clear, very relaxed position. So one highlight about this one that I really want to tell you is number one, comfortability. Okay, I have ridden sports bike, naked bikes, name it, but for this one, all I can tell you is number one highlight is the comfortability. It's so comfortable even with your OBR. So anyway, that's my second highlight. If ever you have an OBR and you're riding with the adventure bike of Venturi, your OBR wouldn't complain anything because the comfortability is very good. And aside from that, the seat is also nice. It's not that hard and it's not that soft, so it is in the middle. And second highlight also about this bike is number one, the suspension. So in front, the KYB suspension is really good. The play is very nice. It's not that hard, it's not that soft again, but it is in the middle. So I'm very comfortable with the suspension. However, for the rear, the monoshock, I feel kind of hard. Maybe because this bike deserves more heavier rider. Because anyway, I am around 63 kilogram. And aside from that, the tire. So the tire quality, the stock tire is very nice also. So no need for you to change it. Maybe in the future, if you want more, if your driving style is very aggressive, it depends. But anyway, for the stock tire, for an average rider, mixed condition, street, road, muddy, motocross, anything, so on and so forth, actually it is very nice. So again, that is an highlight. On the front tire, it is Metzeler. So very good quality of tires, and the size is 110 by 80 by 17. So very nice quality of tires. And for the rear, it is 160 by 60 by 17. So again, very good quality of tires. Let's check. So it's still Metzeler. Very nice quality of tires. And for the brakes, rear is 240 millimeter. Quality of calipers are Nissin. And for the front, dual disc brake of 300 millimeter. As you can see, it is Nissin, so very nice quality of brakes. And also the suspension is protected, so if ever you're gonna go off-road, you can be assured that your bike is very well. Okay, what else? So as you can see here, the radiator is already protected, so no need for you to invest on radiator guard. That means you can save a lot of money. So like I said, it's protected. Skid plate. So there's a skid plate, which is very nice. And also a hand guard and a crash guard built in. So very stable. Some crash guard that is third party, when they try to put it on their bikes, it is not very stable. But for this one, can actually say, I can actually say that it's very stable. So you can put some auxiliary lights here, so it makes it more aggressive. So this is what it looks like, and it has a top box. So this one, if you're gonna purchase a top box with side panels, it will cost you around, I'm not very sure, but it will cost you around 20 to 25,000. But the brand is Rizoma. So see, very high grade, very good quality. So side panels here. So it will become a real adventure bike. Actually, even though it is a 500cc, it looks very big and also very nice. Very affordable, very nice quality. Materials are very high grade. If I'm really into adventure bike, this would be my first level entry. Here's the oil filter. As you can see, statics very nice, very well placed. Again, like I said, suspension is KYB, fully adjustable. As you can see here, also KYB for the rear monoshock. So if ever you're gonna try to purchase the Venturi, and if you're afraid because of your height, don't you worry, because even if you're 5'3" or 5'2" or 5 flat, you can actually ride the Venturi because it is a user friendly, and all else it can be lowered. So here's the adjusted, you can actually adjust this one if you want it to be lowered. So again, after sales or service of the Bristol is very nice. Whichever branch that you will go, they will gladly entertain you. Okay, so this is the shifter. So if you're gonna do an off-road ride, you can actually remove the rubber. So you can do an off-road. So one nice thing about adventure bike is, number one, it can be a mixed riding style. Now let's check the handlebars. So quality of grips is very nice, even though it does not have any assist sleeper clutch, but the clutch lever is very light. Quality of switches, to tell you honestly, the quality of switches, I'm not really a fan of it. I think this is the part where, Bristol lower their quality. See also to the right. Again, like I said, in every Bristol review that I have done, I really love this one because it can be adjusted, and also you can, like for me, I'm very frugal. I can save a lot of battery life because the light can be turned off. Again, that's nice. So for the brake levers, actually it can be adjusted. Very nice. Side mirrors is also nice. No need for you to change it. So again, this is the key. Key is very standard. So actually, Bristol is owned by Sinsky company. And now let's check the digital panel or instrumental. So this is what it looks like. RPM is here, fuel and gear, speed, riding mode, sports and safe, ABS and oil, neutral and check engine. So actually you can turn off the ABS, front and rear or both can be turned off. So if you're gonna go off-road, that is a very good thing because ABS will hinder your driving style. So this is the USB port, which is very nice, especially if you're traveling very far. You can charge your phone here, and also 12-volt outlet. So whenever you're gonna go travel and you need to charge your phone, then you are very confident that you are gonna be safe, or again, safe. Again, if you're very interested with the Venturi 500, I'm gonna put the price on the screen and also the details on how you're gonna purchase it, bank loan, etc., and so on and so forth. Again, if you're wondering for its frame, it is a dual beam frame, so very good quality, very lightweight. And actually, one other thing that I love about this one is, number one, the comfortability. I know I'll say that a lot of times, but I'm saying that it is more comfortable when you have an OBR, because the bike becomes more stable. I'm not saying that the bike is not stable, All I'm saying is it becomes more stable and more flat on the ground if you have an OBR, because of its suspension in the back. It's kind of stiff, so this bike requires a heavier rider. But in front, the play is also very, but in front, the suspension, the KYB suspension, the play is very nice. It's not that hard, it's not that soft. Just you know, for me, it's very normal, average type of riding style, which is very good. And also, as you can see to the display in the front, it has an average fuel. You will know how many kilometers that you can run. It gives you information, especially if you're having a very long ride. It's here, so we can only ride around 308 kilometers. So you can still go around Cebu, almost around Cebu, because of how economic this bike. And now for the qualities. So tank is plastic, it is not metal. So again, if you're always looking at my videos, you can actually see that I'm not a fan of plastic. But for this one, the quality of plastic is very nice. I'm gonna make an exception. Very good quality of plastic. As you can see here, the Bristol logo here, which is very nice, and also here. And for the quality of seat, it is very soft. Very nice. So I was riding this one. This is not the first time that I have ride the Venturi. So I think this is the third time. And always when I ride it, the quality of seat is very nice. And also for the OBR, the pillion seat is also very nice. Ask anyone who are Venturi user, they will definitely tell you in terms of their OBRs that riding the Venturi is very relaxing. So this is an adventure bike, so if really into long travels and you're gonna go with your OBR, always choose an adventure bike. Okay, what else? Here's the foot peg. Quality is very nice. Steel. So it has a side stand kill switch, if you're wondering. Also a center stand. Chain is here. There's an information about your chain here for guides. Spoke wheels and the spokes outside, so it can be tubeless. Mud guard. Turning indicators are LED. Headlight is also LED. So you can actually adjust the visor or windscreen, or you can purchase a larger one, so it depends on you. Handguard protection, very good. Again, if you're not blessed with height or long reach, if you really want an adventure bike like the Bristol or Venturi, you can actually adjust this one, front and back. So it depends on you, comfortability. And now let's check for the seat height. I am in dimensions. So let's check for the dimensions. Again, I am 5'11". So like I said earlier, if your height is around 5'3" or below, or 5 flat, you can actually still ride it. So because it can be lowered and it is a user-friendly, number one, because the seat height, or I mean the seat is not wide, it is very thin. So your legs wouldn't slide or spread. This is what it looks like. Again, I am 5'11". I'm using a center stand. I'm still almost flat-footed. So seat height is 820 millimeter. Curb weight is 178 kilogram. Without top box and panels. And ground clearance is 230 millimeter. So ground clearance is very high. The purpose of that is if ever you're gonna go an off-road riding or mixed riding position, I mean mixed riding ride. So this is my posture, very relaxed, because this is an adventure bike, very easy, no problem, especially in a long ride. So I hope that you see my entire aesthetic. This is what it looks like if you're gonna ride the Venturi 500. I hope that you get the idea. Okay, sit. I'll try to get down. Okay, so I'm now flat-footed. Again, 830 millimeters seat height. It can be lowered up to 800. Again, the bike's very nimble, very agile, especially if the engine is running. So that's it. So I mean, if you want to look at the headlight, check it out. So again, Sibu kamay. So let's turn on the head. So that's the headlight. High beam, low beam, passing light, and hazard. So that's it. That are the things that you will get. No chichiburichis, very easy to understand, very user friendly. Quality is very good. Uh, After sales is also very nice. So bottom line is, if you're going to ask me which one do I prefer, Honda CB500X or Venturi, honestly, in terms of price, I will go with the Venturi, and also in terms of looks, I will also go with the Venturi. But if you're really after a Japanese bike or Japanese brand, then it's really up to the user. And okay, I guess we are done with everything. So final verdict. So again, this is my own opinion. Okay. So why do you choose, or why do you need to test drive the Venturi 500? Number one, comfortability. Second, affordability. Third is the suspension. And fourth, the handling. The handling is very nice. Aerodynamics of the bike is really good. And if ever you're going to compare it with the CB500X, so for the CB, it is priced at 399,000. So it is far greater expensive compared with this one. But again, in terms of power output, quality, affordability, and etc. and so on and so forth, I guess the only thing that is above for the Venturi, for the CB500X is number one, the display, because it is, it has a better display. But in terms of aesthetic, they actually has, similarity. Okay, similarity is the right word. So again, I hope that you have loved what I have done here. So, and if you did, please hit the subscribe button and push the notification bell for updates. Anyway, again, thank you Bristol Cebu, Mamali, and everyone who's watching this video. Thank you, God bless, and ride safe always.